Hey guys, this is Breach, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Blue. As far as the story of the game goes, this is technically the finale. As far as our challenge goes, we've still got a few more episodes after this, but we're going to dump a whole lot of money into 4 restores, because, they're helpful. Revives just in case anything bad happens, because we're going to rely on 2 Pokemon throughout the entirety of the Elite Four. We're going to rely on Mew and that Moltres that we caught. Now, Mew, off screen, I went ahead and taught Ice Beam to. Because Psychic is going to be, his strong move against a lot of stuff in here, but it only has 10 PP. And I'm an idiot and don't have any Ethers or the Elixir left. So I have no way to replenish the PP. I forgot that you can't buy. I also taught him Thunderbolt. Realized that I was never going to level up Pikachu to the point where he would be useful with it, and that it would be very helpful to have it on something in this fight. But I derped out and realized you can't buy Ethers in Pokemon. You can find them, but you can't buy them. I thought you could buy them at this store here at the Indigo Plateau, but I was wrong. So, don't make my mistake. Save your Ethers. Treat them with care. And they'll treat you with care. Hold on just a second, everyone, while I Thunderbolt the living crap out of Slowbro. Yeah. I mean, the Elite Four, each of them has a theme, just like the gym leaders, and you can tailor your strengths and weaknesses so that you can maximize your efficiency. Agatha, everything is going to be either weak or neutral to lightning. Bruno, oh wait, this is Lorelei, not Agatha. I'm an idiot. Bruno, everything is going to be weak to Psychic. Agatha, you can use Psychic against as well. And Lance, you want to use Ice against. So, make sure you tailor everything to it. Like, our Mew is specifically built for the Elite Four right now. Because, spoiler alert, I did a test run through the Elite Four, and it didn't go that well. And I thought I was just going to have to grind Mew up a whole bunch of levels, which, you notice I got him a level or 2 before we came here. Now, I said in an earlier episode there's a finite amount of money in Pokemon. That is true up until the Elite Four. The Elite Four you can rebattle for about $20,000 each time. So, at the end of the game, you can get as much money as you want. Which means, nothing's really finite in the game outside of the things that only show up a certain number of times. Master Ball, Moonstones, Ethers, Breach. So, in the next episode, I'm going to show you how you can get around that. And how you don't have to go through and beat the Elite Four anytime you want to make a little bit of money. It's a lot simpler than that, a lot faster, because, frankly, I don't want to spend 20 minutes trying to make 20,000 Pokédollars, when I can make 500,000 Pokédollars in, 3 minutes. Or less, to be honest. Now, Bruno, he's going to have rock and fighting types, so that's why we want to use Psychic here. He's essentially going to be a cross between Giovanni and the Dojo. Super high level fighting, super high level rock. I think he's going to finish off with a Hitmonchan. Either a Hitmonchan or a Machamp. I think it's a Machamp, actually. Because I know you encounter a Machamp. And Mew's level 60, so we shouldn't have too much... Yeah, Machamp. So we shouldn't have too many issues So I think the highest level anything that we're going to see in the game is, outside of the mystery dungeon, is 65, maybe? And, yeah, there goes another member of the Elite Four. Yeah, we made them look not very elite. So, the real challenge them is that they're a gauntlet of trainers. You have to go through all 4 of them. You can't just go back and heal like you could in other gyms and stuff. You have to go through them in order, in a row, every time that you fight them. Agatha here is going to have ghost and poison types. It was actually trying to figure out a way to deal with this fight that I remembered. Gengar and Haunter are ghost poison. That Dream Eater move is the one that, if you're asleep, does an absolute buttload of damage to you. Now, against Haunter and Gengar, you don't want to use physical attacks. They're going to be immune to them. Like, they're not going to do anything. And this Golbat here, just use Thunderbolt. You should have a lot of Thunderbolts built up and left over. That's going to be your fallback on top of a Mega Punch. Come on, game. What I'm seeing is lagging up a little bit slow. Haunter, again, part poison type. Use your Psychic moves. Even though Ghost should be resistant to Psychic, because there are so few Ghost Pokemon, and the ones that are there, they crossed over with other types. Yeah. Arbok, Poison Normal. Yeah, you can take them out easy with Psychic. That's why I wanted, another move, and really more PP, was because, Psychic can deal with Agatha really well. And it deals with Bruno really well. But that leaves you kind of weak whenever it comes to Lance, which is why I went and got Ice Beam to teach Hurricane. Ice Beam, there's a little girl on top of the department store in Celadon City, and you can either buy it from her, or you give her a specific drink, and she gives you the TM for Ice Beam. I think it's like TM 15. And Thunderbolt, we just still had the TM from whenever we fought Lieutenant Surge. What am I looking for? Oh, I do have Unether, which can restore 1 technique. I remember to pull that out of the PC. And I wanted to save it for a run where I was fairly certain that we would be successful on. So, we've got Lance here. All of his Pokemon are going to be weak to ice moves, because he's the Dragon Trainer. So, Ice was the real counterweight to Dragon moves. Gyarados, also a Water type, so in a pinch, you can use Thunderbolt on him. Not even in a pinch. You can just straight up use it, because he's primarily a Water type. Doesn't lose that when he becomes a Dragon type. Dragonair is going to need straight up Ice Beam, though. He'll also have 2 Dragonites and an Aerodactyl, I believe. Or another Dragonair and an Aerodactyl. Yeah, 2 Dragonairs, Aerodactyl, and Dragonite. And, just spam Ice Beam at him after you take out that Gyarados, and all will be peachy keen, hunky-dory. Aerodactyl is actually not a Dragon type, he's a Rock and Flying, which, he's going to be double weak to Ice, so you don't have to worry about that. It's super, super effective. And if you have an Experience All, taking 1 super strong Pokemon through here is a great way to level up some of your weaker ones without having to grind each and every one of them individually. Remember, you get the Experience All from one of Professor Oak's aides in the buildings after you have 50 different types of Pokemon. So, we could do that. I don't wanna. So, we didn't. I can't believe my dragons lost to you, Breach. You are now the Pokemon League champion. Or you would have been, but you have one more challenge ahead. His name is Jerkwad. He beat the Elite Four before you. Yeah, Jerkwad's been a step ahead of us the whole way. And you can't go back and heal up before you go fight him. Wonderful. Got the elixir, which is going to replenish all of his PP there. So that we really don't have to trade Moltres in on this. Had him just in case, but the Mew is specifically built for this gauntlet. And while I made it seem like it was just 4 fights, you actually have 5 fights through here that you have to go through. Because your rival got there first, and you got to beat the man to be the man. And he's gotten a makeover since the last time you saw him. Haircut, new jacket. He's the Pokemon champ. He's matured. He's also got 6 Pokemon now. And he's got a very, very well-balanced party. All high level. So, you've seen most of them before. It's going to start out with this Pidgeot. Guaranteed to have a Pidgeot each time. Then, he'll have an Alakazam. Guaranteed to have an Alakazam each time. And, you know, it's really just a decision on what you want to use against him. I went with Mega Punch because Alakazam has a really high special, and Ice Beam is a special move. So is Thunderbolt, so is Psychic. So if I were making one change, I might do Ice Punch instead of Ice Beam. I can't remember where you get the TM for that. But that would give me another normal move to use instead of just Mega Punch. And hopefully we don't have to sacrifice someone to heal Mew up, because Mew is taking a beating here. And his special fell, which, while not too problematic, is not really what we want to have happen. So, yeah, he does have the Rhydon in the final fight. I don't remember that. Oh well. It's a good enough Psychic attack. And we'll use a full restore on Hurricane. Sacrifice Blastoise here. Maybe Blastoise will live, maybe it won't. I don't know. Let's see. Horn Drill doesn't affect him. And he's a ground type, so he's going to be weak to water. And Blastoise actually takes out a Pokemon that's nearly twice his level with 2 shots. Blastoise has a really good special. And he's really... You know, I wish we would have put more time into him in this playthrough. The water type, Gyarados. We'll go ahead and throw Mew back out there for it. I think we know how to deal with a Gyarados by now. Even though it's level 61, just Thunderbolt. Lather, rinse, repeat. If it survives. It doesn't. Critical hit. And now we have 1 Pokemon standing between us. Oh, 2 Pokemon between us and Glory. And I consider sending Blastoise back out. Not worth dealing with, though. I just don't feel like it. Arcanine, one of the best Pokemon there is. Except he's using Roar in a trainer battle where I can't be sent away. So that's kind of funny. Arcanine down. 1 Pokemon stands between us and being the Pokemon League champions and being done with the story. Not going to change Pokemon. It's going to be a level 65 of his starter. And it's going to go down fast. Because Grass is weak to Psychic. If we would have gotten a critical hit... Oh, he's going to use a full restore. So, let's try that one more time. Bam. A 1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. That's game. That is the completion of the story. So yeah, we just became Pokemon League champs. We just beat his best after all that work he put in to be League champ. It's already over? It's not fair. Why did I lose? I never made any mistakes. Darn it, you're the new League champ. Although I don't like to admit it. Well, you did admit it. And you've grown a lot as a person. And here comes your grandpa to tell you why you suck and to say that we're a better kid than you. He likes us more than you. How does that make you feel? He didn't even remember your name at the beginning of this. You just disappointed him. He's proud of us for beating you, but he's disappointed in you for losing, because you didn't treat your Pokemon with trust and love. We, however, who used one Pokemon for half of the game, did somehow. We also sacrificed Pokemon along the way, so that we could beef up the one Pokemon. Yeah, we really treated him with trust and love and made a special connection with all of our Pokemon. I'm going to make a special connection with all 151 of them that just sit in the PC. But after you beat the game, it makes the Hall of Fame, where it shows off all the Pokemon that you beat the Pokemon League with. So there's Hurricane, our Mew, there's Moltres. There is Rousey, our level 15 Dratini, who we will shortly be evolving into a Dragonite in one of the next episodes. Blastoise. Oh, it's been such a long time since we got you. Feels like forever ago. Farfetch'd, our HM Slave. And Ashley, our Pikachu, who is simply an electric type. That is, oh yeah, and it also shows you your Pokedex rating, how much money you have, your playtime, and tells you to go talk to his aide to get an experience log, because you have 50. 15 hours, not great for getting through the main game. I'm probably going to cut off the commentary here, though, and just let you watch most of the credits. After the credits, you start back up in Pallet Town. You don't have to start up a new game. It goes ahead and saves for you there. You can continue afterwards, because there is stuff to do after you beat the Elite Four, and we still have that quest of catching them all. So, thank you guys for watching up to this point. Please leave a comment, let me know what you did not like about the series so far. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, whichever you feel is appropriate for you and how you feel about it. If you enjoyed any of my content, subscribe to the channel. Next series that I'm going to start recording, probably the same day that I'm doing this commentary, is going to be Mother 1 for the NES. So I've already got the names picked out for those characters. They're going to be shout-outs to other YouTubers. And yeah, just thank you so much for watching this far into it. I promise we'll get into the glitchy goodness and the fun of, where Pokemon, the other side of why Pokemon was fun as a kid in the next episode. Thank you again so much for supporting me all the way through this. This has been my longest series I've ever done on this channel, and it means a lot to me that you're still watching. So, this has been Breach. Have a good one.